Welcome to the Devil's Torture Chamber of Death. No, just kidding, this game is actually called Morningstar, Death Cat to Deadrock, and it's a demo, and we straight on start to play it, so enjoy the intro trailer.
My head. What the hell? Johansson. Novak. Novak, come in. Great. That's just great.
So here we are. This is Johansson, and he probably
It's the engineer's hibernation chamber. Looks like poor Johansson didn't make it. I should have a second look at him after I manage to open the chamber from the medical room.
Well, and it's pretty nice.
It's the tube that supplies the chamber with the fluid and electricity. Maybe I should check it closer.
So the dialogues are not only written, but they also get spoken by some actors. It's pretty cool, not every game has it. The intro was pretty beautiful. So are the pictures here. They look realistic. It's a space game, obviously.
It looks like the hibernation chamber is leaking fluid.
Fell on some planets.
I'll have to check back here later to figure out what's wrong with the system.
And now we're here.
It's the tube that supplies the chamber with...
Already checked that.
The panel doesn't have power. I need something to power it up.
Okay, so we need electricity.
The door is held firmly closed.
Okay.
It's too dark there. I wouldn't see a thing. It's too dark up there. I wouldn't see a thing.
Okay.
It's the tube that supplies the...
Wow, 1 second.
It looks like the hibernation chamber is leaking fluid. It's the engineer's hibernation chamber.
So he wants me to go to the medical room first, but the medical room is too dark, so we need electricity. Would come from here, so inside there. Not opening, so other side.
No active panel. Come in.
Finally.
Hi.
This is Pow. I read you.
Listen, I'm injured. It's really bad.
What is it?
Man, it's bad. Just get to the cockpit as fast as you can.
Okay, hang in there. I'll be there in a minute. It's stuck. The computer must have tried to close it according to the atmosphere containment protocol when we crash landed. I hope the hull is intact.
I hope so too. Oh.
It controls the door. The hydraulics are under pressure.
Of course, no electricity. And the doll that has a power supply. Great. And wrench. I assume you can unlock
It's
the door.
stuck. The computer must have tried to close it according to the...
Maybe? I bet I can unscrew just about anything with it.
It's stuck.
Then do so, please. I see.
I can't use that to force it open.
What's that?
I broke it open with the wrench and released the valve.
Ah, okay, the door is working. Just rec a button and it's opening. So I assume you can unlock this thing too.
This control panel seems to be fine, except it doesn't have power.
Or may not. So to the cockpit. He looks, well, not very lovely.
Wow, that does look nasty.
Right. Listen. We need to get this rod out. The suit's meant to conceal my wounds, so I'm alright for now. But you will have to patch up the holes in the suit after you've removed the rod. You'll need some glue for that, I guess.
I think we might have something in the cargo bay.
Hurry up, alright? And everything shut down after the crash. So I read it. Trying to get the power back online and reboot the mainframe.
I'll get on it.
I'll monitor your progress on helmet cam. Radio me when you need help.
Thanks, Novak.
That's still captain to you.
Yeah, make me say it.
Just get to work.
Well, that sounds a bit ridiculous, like he's wounded heavily and they I don't know, talk relaxed.
Both consoles blew up. First Novak's, then mine. I got lucky, he didn't. I hope he makes it though. I admit, I don't like him that...
Huh, true. Screwdriver. A sturdy screwdriver. I can't do something with it.
The console is beyond repair. We'll have to find another way. I don't want to pull the rod out.
Yeah. I understood. Tell me one more time. Oh look, fancy screens.
I should operate the other screen. The touch panel has no power.
Wow. Wrench it.
I could break it. That won't do any good.
Okay.
That won't do any good.
Okay. So we stopped trying ridiculous
There's a small
stuff.
crack behind that bulkhead.
Is it so?
That won't seal the hull breach.
Yeah, I don't want to seal it, I don't want to break
That
it.
won't seal the hull breach.
Okay, I understood. I'm moving. So we want to go.
It's too dark there. It's too dark up there.
Can I?
I can't remove the tube with that. Looks like the
Want to remove the tube?
I've unscrewed the tube. There's an adapter piece underneath it.
Articulated separate there from the flute. It's soft to the touch and it can be used as a fitting between two cylinders of different sizes. Cylinders. Make me think. Cylinders. We need electricity, right? But where does this come from?
I need to use something with power in it.
I could charge. Really? Wow. It worked. That was unexpected. To just hit a poppy at this button and, well, GG. It's missing a massive compartment for the glue gun. Your hands must have dropped it between the two cabinets. Okay. So I'm taking the... probably the glue gun too. Yeah.
There's nothing else there.
Okay. So he combined it. Not. Ah, okay, we did. So we need one more part. Ah.
It's the main power conduit that channels power to the rest of the ship. It seems to be offline. It has a safety switch that shuts down the power going through it to prevent the user from getting electrocuted. The main panel got loose, and it activated the safety. The right engine is shot to hell. The middle engine looks fine from the outside, but you never know. We'll ultimately... Several cables seem to be loose. They must have been torn down when we crashed, and most of the conduits are fried.
Huh. It's Mercury Industries fuel cell. Standard issue United Nation Navy equipment. Just like a bunch of other stuff on the ship. The cell itself is fine, but the transformer in its control circuit is missing. Transformer, you say? Have not liked it, but we could probably...
The ship has very little power, and the reactor is offline. I will need some extra power to start it up again. That has no power. That has no power in it.
Huh.
That has no... It's...
So we probably need to break it first.
I won't be able to tighten this... There, I've...
What can you do with it?
Better go with brute force again.
Initiating bootstrap of mainframe. Warning, main reactor offline. Currently operating on auxiliary power.
Finally. Nice job, pal. Computer, determine cause of course deviation.
Course compromised due to an extreme gravitational anomaly.
Specify source of anomaly.
Shockwave regression analysis places source of anomaly on the second planet of a Beta Cygni system.
Specify our current location.
Beta Cygni 2.
Wow, we're on Deadrock? The Deadrock?
Looks like it, yeah.
Well, that's just fantastic. Of all the inescapable places in the galaxy, we had to end up here.
I admit, it sounds pretty bad.
No, this is way worse than bad. We're on the one planet that no one's ever returned from. Even the UN has declared this place off limits.
Well, you're right, but there's nothing we can do about it now. Computer, damage report.
Main reactor offline. Engine 1 and 3 offline. Hibernation chambers 1 and 2 offline. Hibernation chamber 3 non-functional. Hull breaches detected in cockpit, medical room and cargo bay. Carbon dioxide concentration in ship exceeding toxic levels.
Wow, that's all?
It's not as bad as it sounds.
Yes, it is.
No, listen. We might have a chance to get out of here after all. We still have one engine intact, and the thrusters seem to be working too. But you need to see what's wrong with the hibernation system and seal those breaches. Go and check the CO2 filter in the med room. It hurts like hell when I try to move, so I'll just stay here. But I tried to scan the planet's surface for life signs.
Didn't you just tell me to repair
It's beyond
your
repair.
This med gun should help you, blue gun. Okay, so let's go.
Johansson, our late engineer, used to use the top of these cabinets as a work desk. They're full of his stuff.
Is it so?
It's humming peacefully now. A right engine. Several cables seem to be loose. They must...
I would
It ain't broke anymore, so I won't fix it.
to connect some cables to this guy here, this engine.
It's beyond repair.
Only shut off. However, so medical room. That's what we want to do.
There's a syringe inside.
Yeah, so I'll take it. Thank you.
This is where I found the syringe. It's an access panel for the life supports. It's an access panel for the life...
Ah, thanks. Good to know. But I thought you maybe just hit it up.
It's supposed to be an examining table, but Johansson used it as an extension of the desk when he ran out of space while working on one of his experiments. But it's surprisingly tidy now.
What does the desk tell me?
I should present it with something to analyze. I should present it with something to
Like that?
This device is mostly used to analyze...
Okay, never mind.
Opening hibernation chamber 3.
It's a status report on the hibernation chambers. It says there's a malfunction in one of them. If we can't fix the hibernation system, there's no point in even taking off. We wouldn't survive the voyage without hibernation, even if we go to the nearest starbase.
Understood.
It's circulating the air and working the CO2 filter at the same time. I'll have to shut it off from the cockpit to get a look at the filter behind it.
So, back to the cockpit, I think. Except everything else is here. What does it look like? Way to go here. First we
It's
analyze
a
the
universal
cargo.
adhesive that uses nanotechnology. This baby fills up holes and cracks like nothing else. The nanobots inside distribute the material so it's absolutely airtight after it is cured. I'll need something to carry it around in.
Like,
I can't fill that with nanoglue. That's a good idea, but parts of the glue gun are still missing, so it doesn't work yet.
the parts exactly.
That doesn't need fitting. That doesn't need fitting together. That's no use.
Huh. A fish. A fish? Why? Just got a fish. What do I want with a fish? Oh, what was that? Firecracker. Like, that's what I need in a spaceship.
The containers are blocking the way to the back of the cargo bay.
So we do trick 17 and
I'll need something with good leverage to move.
not at all. Then we use half-life
I'll need
car.
something with good leverage.
It's not working either. What is it?
It's full of fine leather jackets.
And that's what I need to look cool.
No use climbing it. The upper walk.
Let's block it too. Okay, so this is about it in this room. I hope I did not miss anything. Yeah.
I can't fill that with nanoglue.
It's already filled, right? Okay, so we go for our mate now. I think we can fix him.
I don't want to pull the rod out before I find something to seal the suit with.
Pet scream.
I managed to get the rod out and seal the suit, but I don't think he'll be able to move anytime soon. His suit's medhack needs to take care of his wounds again. I'll just leave him here to rest for now. Oh yeah, and I broke the syringe in the process. Sorry about that.
At last, finally, a good explanation why items are breaking. That's what games need, like really. That was a good decision. So we now have steel rod, there it is, and it has a good leverage, right? So it just hits the
I moved the
boxes, which is
containers out of the
sides.
way with the steel rod. It's full of...
Yeah. Okay, and that's about the demo. So we got a first sight into the game. Actually, it was okay, right, for a point-and-click adventure. It had nice dialogues. It had actually good gameplay, good story. So if you enjoyed it, it's $9 on Steam. Go buy it. Leave some comments. Tell me what's bad, what could be improved, and yeah, see you soon.